Hi Vaishali, we are live and
Hi,
I'm
Ranjini.
very happy to see you
Same
after
here.
a long time.
Yes, true.
And I guess the visual conversation is happening here. Otherwise, we will be, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, are you finding like I'm audible and clear?
Your voice is breaking in between, but
My voice is breaking. Okay. So give me
correct.
a second. I will just change my internet connection so that
Sure.
it's faster.
No issues. No issues.
And in the meantime, I want you to introduce yourself to the audience. I'll just change my connection in the meantime.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Vaishali Jog, best-selling author of a book called Fletcherism, One-Stop Solution for Your Desired Body. And I'm also a Fletcherism coach. So what exactly is this Fletcherism? I know more for most of you, it's a new word, but that is what the whole talk is going to be. And I would be explaining in detail how what exactly it is and how did I actually end up into this practice. So that I think that is in short, Ranjini, that should be sufficient, right?
Yeah, Vaishali, am I audible and clear now?
Yes.
Thank you, thank you. And
Thank you.
this is not my first conversation with Vaishali. We did a live a year back when you were writing the book, and very, very
Eh,
excited to share the concept of Fletcherism. And this word was really new to me at that time. But having read the book, I'm really happy to know, like you have come up with a wonderful, wonderful,
Thank you.
thing for everybody. Like, no, when you say no, you will be saving on finances. You can eat the food you like. No, there are no negativity. Like, no, it's not fear driven. It's joy
Correct.
driven, and
Yes.
so many takeaways. So we were going to talk about this in detail. And before that, I just want to ask you why you chose to write a book.
Okay. So when I got into this practice and I experienced some amazing benefit like weight loss while eating what I love, okay, and glowing skin, high energy levels, I knew I had to spread this practice to the world. And what better way than writing a book? Because I knew taking workshops, coaching, okay, personal coaching, corporate coaching, the limit, there will be a limit to the number of people I can reach. But if I write a book, if I publish a book, the reach is unlimited. It can travel
Yes.
the world. I don't have to be present myself. There are people who can't afford coaching, but there are people who definitely can afford buying a book. So that is the whole reason why I wrote the book, because I'm on a mission to spread Fletcherism to at least 5 million people to begin with. So that's it.
Wonderful,
Right.
wonderful. You rightly said, no, it's a one-stop solution. You don't need anything more. And so much you have written about the hacks and tips. Like, no, it's a complete repository. There's nothing that can get you stopped in implementing these practices.
So
So
when I
wonderful.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I just wanted to add one point. So when I actually got down to writing the book, I have spoken to so many people who have I have coached about Fletcherism or just shared my thoughts. So everybody has told me this one thing that, ma'am, the practice seems to be very simple when we actually hear it, but the real challenge comes
Mhm.
when we actually go get down to implement the practice. And that is when I decided that the major portion of my book has to be the practical tips. And even then,
Mhm.
though I have shared 25 practical tips, I have given disclaimer. I think you've read the book, so you know in the beginning of the chapter of the 25 practical tips that don't expect each and every tip to resonate with you guys, with every person, but out of 25, at least 5 to 6 will resonate with you, because every person is different, every person's scenarios are different, right? So even if you follow those 6 to 7 tips which are meant for you, then you will do awesome. You will immediately what you say take up the practice. And it's not that you have to remember which tips you have liked. The moment you finish the book, close the book, the ones you remember are the ones which resonated with you. As simple
Yes.
as that. Yes. So
Perfect,
just
perfect.
wanted to add that.
I remember, talking about this in the last interview also, and I can clearly see you have reduced weight, visibly, and you're still
Thank you.
glowing. as you did
Thank you.
last time. And
Thank
one another thing you said was building patience. And I can clearly say you have built a lot of patience because, in the last interview, you were bubbly and you so much energy. This time, you're little calm and
you.
composed and no listening to me and no answering questions. There's a huge shift. And that
Thank
shows how
you.
this practice uh, brings the transformation in the personality also. And I know you
Yes,
loved it. No, these are
yes,
the big takeaways you have from your own transformation.
yes.
So, a little bit about the principles, like quickly, if
Okay.
somebody is very curious and
Yes, in
watching
a
this now,
nutshell,
tell us about.
Flecherism is not something which is new. I will share the five principles, and you will say we always knew this. Just that Fletcherism is all the five principles got into like five B's into one thread, if you want to put it that way. So the first principle is eat when you are hungry. So everyone will say yes, we eat when we are hungry. But the question to think is, do you also eat when you're not hungry? So that's the first principle. The second
Yes.
principle is eat what you love. Now, I know that most of the people raise eyebrows at how can we be healthy if we eat everything that we love. But again, you don't have to follow this one principle in isolation, but all the five principles in alignment. And another thing is that nature has designed we humans to have food and food to give us happiness, right? So
Hmm.
each one of us is different. Each one of us has different liking, which needs to be respected by everyone. One family has five members, but every member of the family will have different liking. Respect that because it is nature's way, and you will feel an amazing rise in your happiness quotient if you follow the second principle is eat that you love. The third principle is completely chew your food. Now, this is something that we all know. As parents, we tell our children that please chew your food, but how many of you actually follow it? Scientifically, if you see our body structure, okay, our
Hmm.
teeth are only there in our mouth, and saliva, which has the enzyme to break down the food, is only there in our mouth. So, nature had only one expectation from the humans that we should completely chew our food before it goes down our throat. Everything else nature has taken care of, but one expectation. So, guys, please fulfill that one expectation that nature has from you guys. That is the third principle. And chewing is also for liquids and semi-liquids. You can't escape by saying I'll only have liquids. Let me just get my way through. You have to ensure the saliva is mixed. That's the whole point. The fourth principle is do not let any negative thought come into your mind while having your food. So your for
Hmm.
your body, okay, to digest food, it has to be in calm and composed state and not in flight and fight mode. You have to understand this that if you're irritated, your body will not perform. It will only it will be a waste in finances, in terms of nutrition, in terms of energy. Finances because that food is not giving you any nutrition. um, uh, in energy because your body will have to put in extra energy to throw away all this food, which energy could have actually been saved to for some productive or creative process. So that is why it's a waste. And if you don't understand this concept, just compare this scenario. Then how do you perform, okay, when you in an office, okay, when you have some project deadline, how do you perform when you're in good mood and when you're in bad mood? See, your body is also a machine who is working 24 hours, 365 days without taking any break. So you are your body and your body is you. So if you are in a good mood, your body will be in a great what is it great position to digest everything. If you are in a bad mood, your body will not be able to digest it and it will lead to only stress. And the last principle is mindful eating. So that is involve each and every sense of your sense to actually enjoy, relax your food. Don't have TV, don't have mobile, don't have newspapers, don't even watch positive videos because if you have food in front of you and you are not kind of concentrating on the food, it is a pure disrespect that you give. And anything that you disrespect will not give you any damn benefit. You can compare the scenario to where you are giving a lecture and someone in the audience is fidgeting with the mobile. How do you feel? Your flow breaks away, you get irritated, and that person is showing you disrespect, right? So this, in a nutshell, are the five principles. I kind of really made it small, but I thought I captured the main points which I could, which
Yes,
you
yes.
guys should know.
I remember reading all of this in your book, and there are few things which I follow, but not completely, because I'm always, you are judged in your parenting style. कि ना तुम्हारे बच्चों को ना एक चीज पसंद ही नहीं है. This is one common thing that, because I make sure they have what they like, as you
Correct.
said, no. And
Yes.
five of us in our house, like three children, definitely, including me, I have a different choice of eating. So bringing that, no, that everyday momentum together, but बहुत गालियाँ सुननी पड़ती है. But I do take that effort in giving everybody what they like, bring एक
Yes.
एक synchronicity लाते हैं, family
Yes.
जिसे कहते हैं ना, कि सबके साथ
Correct.
ये नहीं कि एक चीज बनी है सब लोग खाएंगे, and that's a
Correct.
rule. तो वो मैंने as a parent I have broken that, so I get to hear
Yes.
a lot from my people कि कुछ सिखाया नहीं है करके. And your book is giving me that, okay, I'm teaching something.
Validation.
हाँ, validation कि हाँ कुछ positive, कुछ अच्छा ही कर रही मैं. Kids will continue to enjoy this practice. So implementation wise थोड़ा challenging है at a family level, but then it is not ऐसे impossible नहीं है.
It is not
And yeah,
impossible. In
हाँ,
fact,
और
your children over a period of will start. You should start encouraging them to cook for themselves. Like आपको जो
yes,
पसंद है वो आप बनाओ. So
true.
automatically they will do that.
Yeah, so the solution to this is कि मैंने 8 years से उनको सारे नॉन फायर चीजें सिखा दी कि immediately they can eat what they like,
Correct.
and उससे वो independent practice उनकी शुरू हो चुकी है. That one amazing takeaway I have from
Yes.
this no this concept of Fletcherism. And और एक और बात है ना कि खाना जल्दी खाओ, नो स्पीड में खाओ. बच्चों को रहता है ना, कुछ बच्चे आराम से खाते हैं ना. सो द च्यूइंग थिंग, it takes a time you enjoy and really have that liquid get into the food that you are eating. So now I think I can say that I can stop saying this to my children कि जल्दी जल्दी खाओ, finish it on
That is
quick
a
way.
mistake most parents do. That's a mistake most parents do.
And
Okay.
amazing takeaways. And ये not only one habit of it's a kind of self awareness, a next level of self awareness.
In fact, if you remember in the practical tips, I have in the first paragraph I also mentioned that some of the tips would work in general for any habit, like
Hmm.
deciding on a day to start. So it is more because I believe that any habit, be it fetcherism or anything else, has to be a mind game first. So that is why out of my practical tips, I think 10 tips are mostly a mind strategies, like for starting
Hmm.
any. And I have mentioned that in front G, if it is G, then it is general. If it is S, then it is specific to the practice. When I wrote this book, Ranjini, I had a very clear idea that I want every person who reads the book to implement the practice. At least give it a one shot. At least give it a one, and it is possible. It is not so difficult. That's what I believe.
Definitely. And you are a living example of that high energy, glowing skin, and
Thank you.
getting into your ideal weight. So that's
Yes.
so inspiring. And this is a very cost effective solution. This
It is
will
very,
go
and
in.
it is scientific way. I'm telling you, like I know it is. I have lost like 1 kg, 1 kg in 2 days. Recently, I lost like 3 kgs in 4 days. I have the scientific formula. Like, see, we are humans, we are bound to goof up. It is not that we'll not goof up. But then if someone tells you a scientific formula to get your high energy back, to get your weight back, what better? And without any restrictions. Eating what
True.
you love. Like, what better deal than this?
What better deal? Yeah. So everybody must buy this book, learn and implement that. So that's my, a recommendation to all the viewers. So Vaishali, quickly tell me what next. Are you creating coaching, training around this? What are your goals for 2023? Now
Okay.
the book is
So
out.
yes, now the book is done. Now the reach is more basically since I am a best-selling author and now the authority is established. So my goal is like I have mentioned earlier also that I want to spread this practice to at least 5 million people. That is at this juncture that is the goal. It may definitely it will
Hmm.
level up to maybe 10 million or 15 million, 20 million depending on how it goes. So right now I'm taking corporate clients. I'm doing sessions, corporate sessions. So it is like now Fletcherism in general is a practice which transforms you completely. It is not because of the fourth principle, because which is negative, no negative thought, and the fifth principle. So when I do Fletcherism, I have a package where I do first is explanation of Fletcherism principles, second is practical tips. So that is the basic Fletcherism structure. And after that, there are two additional sessions. One session is talking to your body. Now, this is very. Are you aware of I think you're aware of this practice, right? Talking to your body, Ranjini.
Talking to your body. Listen to your body. No, ये सारी I've
Talking,
heard
talking,
of it. Talking to your
talking.
body, I've not heard. Listen to your body, ऐसे सुना है.
Okay, so talking to your body is a very powerful exercise, and it can actually cure your any ailment. So there was a lady in my workshop who got cured of the lower back pain. She had bad lower back pain, and because she did Fletcherism and talking to the body, her back pain completely vanished. So that is the third session that I did, and the fourth session is magic of gratitude. Now, magic of gratitude,
Mm.
it is like we generally say thank you when things happen. So that is fine. That is a normal way. The second thing is paying gratitude for things which are yet to come. Why wait? Say thank you in advance so the universe has no option but to give it to you. So that is the second one. The third part of gratitude is paying gratitude to non-living things. Say mobile, say internet, say Facebook. So anything, chair, table. And the last and the most powerful gratitude is paying gratitude to your body parts. So that is how my Fletcherism corporate, it is even titled as Fletcherism Holistic Corporate. That is the title of the program. So I
Wow.
provide corporate coaching. I also provide personal coaching. So I have this program called the Healthy You for Individual and Family Wellness Coach for a family of four. And besides that, once the corporates get into a program of corporate holistic Fletcherism, once they attend this four sessions, then I also pitch in for being their wellness coach at least for a period of
Mm.
6 months. What happens once people get into a practice, they follow it. But how do you keep the momentum go? Right?
Mm.
If people know that there's someone whom they can ask their doubts or someone general to check on them, then they will continue the practice. And in why should corporates take this? Because of the reason that it leads to high productivity. For the simple
True.
reason, if your energy levels are high, if your happiness quotient are high, which are guaranteed in this practice, your employees are bound to have high productivity. And what else does an employer want? And healthy. If you're in Fletcher, you always be healthy, never fall sick, and you'll be happy. So that,
True.
and on the individual level, anyone wants good health. Anyone wants, and the best thing about the USP of this practice is eat what you love. That is the USP, which I have not heard anywhere else. And you can do this practice when you're on a holiday, when it is raining, because you will never stop eating. Right? You may skip a meal for 1 day, 2 day, 3 days. Sab kabhi to khana khaoge. So it's like
True.
that. Yes.
Wonderful.
So my
So
coaching is that way.
wonderful. So you have expanded and you are reaching out to the corporate clients and you
Yes.
have amazing lineup of course. Gratitude is one very, very powerful practice. And I know I have personally experienced that. So you have around two, three dimensions to it. That is amazing. And
And
how do we connect?
I
Yeah.
would say the best session is the talking to your body, because the kind of reactions people give is so amazing. Like most of people don't know this concept, and it is so powerful that everyone like zapped. Okay, ऐसा भी कुछ होता है.
हो
That
सकता
is,
है.
and I really enjoyed the last session we had with one of the corporates. Yeah, continue.
Yes, amazing, amazing. So all that you said is like pure gold, nothing less, nothing more. And how do we connect with you? Where are you most active? How the people listening and watching this, where they can
Yes.
reach out to you?
So LinkedIn is one platform where I'm super active, I can say, because every day I post, and I
Mm,
post only and only about Fletcherism. And it is
mm,
not like long principles. Like 2 3 days back, I posted, do you know when to stop? Like we
mm,
eat, okay, we just eat. Our body is giving us signal that you have to stop eating. Okay, I think
mm.
my today's post was today was about this particular session, but I was also going to post about you have to please your body, not your friends. Your body is going to be your friend, which is going to be there till your last breath.
Right,
So
right.
these are small, but things will make you think. So if anyone wants to reach out to me, please connect with me on LinkedIn. It is I share post every day about Fletcherism almost every day, and you can read my post and you will get an amazing insight on what is exactly is this practice. And I'm also there on Insta and I'm also there on Facebook, but I'm mostly active on LinkedIn. So please reach out to me on LinkedIn. I will definitely connect with you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. And her book is available on Amazon, and the link is
Yes,
there in the description also. So,
yes.
very well, you can buy and learn and connect with her. So amazing, Vaishali. And
Mhm.
I'm looking forward to your success in 2023 and you reach your goals, both
Thanks,
personal
Sunil.
and professional. So, leaving this conversation or closing this conversation, what message you want to leave with the audience today?
Okay, so I would just like to wrap up with one sentence. Your body is the most magnificent gift that God has given you. And it is your duty, responsibility, and obligation to cherish your body in every possible way you can. You may do yoga, you may do meditation, you may follow any diet, you may follow any nutritional practice, or you may also follow Fletcherism. But follow something that resonates with you and follow it wholeheartedly and ensure that you take care of this beautiful masterpiece. Yes, that's it.
Thank you. Wonderful. And you
Thank you.
are selling joy. You are enrolling people for happiness while eating and no, taking
Yes.
care of your health and well-being. And that is
Yes.
going to go a long way, right? Not just for you,
Yes.
it's for your family also. And all the
Thank you.
big and small goals we are going to achieve in the future.
Yes.
Thank you
Thank
for writing this amazing book, and
thanks, Sunil.
congratulations for the
Thank
being the
you.
bestseller. And looking
Thank
forward
you.
to some more amazing conversations again and
Same here.
breakthrough stories. Okay,
Thank you.
take care. Thank you
Thank you
for
for
finding.
having me.
Yeah, thank you, dear. Take care.
Chalo.
Bye
Bye
for
bye.
now.
Take care. Bye.